Stadium right on the banks of the Ohio River. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cincinnati Bengals. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down at the
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And a quick throw here, that's complete. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the shotgun, they run with Mixon. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete. Robert Foster, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
From the gun on 3rd down is Burrow. He'll find his running back, Joe Mixon. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Marlon Mack, his 1st carry of the game. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 yards that time, and a Cincinnati 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow 1st down. This will be caught inside the 10. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal here as the tackle made at the 9. 11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
On the carry.
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, but now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal would feel very disappointing. But I'm just wondering, is the head coach thinking, is this 4-down territory? Might he go for it?
3rd and goal. Burrow flushed out right. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. Well, so a drive that spans all that time, and yet you may only come away with 3 points here.
Well, your defense, all right, they actually like these long drives. They get to rest over on the sidelines for a while. But when you're not finishing with points in terms of touchdowns, that's frustrating. They've got to figure out how to close out these long drives and get 6s instead of 3s.
Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
At their own 17-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. He'll throw from the gun. Buying time to his left. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a 1st down. Option play, and they'll hand to Dobbins. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
Well, every now and then we have to let a cliche fly, partner. And in this case, what do they say in the NFL? Your best ability is often your availability. This is an extremely durable kid coming out of Ohio State. Carried the ball every time they even thought about running it. Wore down defenses, able to break big runs late in games. J.K. Dobbins going to Baltimore, an absolute perfect fit.
It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. That is incomplete.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Townsend to punt it.
Hold me like that.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week
really
as he
hold me like
sends
that.
this one away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Okay.
At their own 25-yard line.
Okie dokie. That's a bit insane, don't you think? Wowzers.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
Yeah.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right.
You cannot be fucking serious.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Like, that's how he beats people.
The Ravens bring out an extra defensive back here on third. Now it's Burrow.
Oh, my God.
And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first.
That's good.
The drive stays alive, a third down gain of 8.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Sack, please.
And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
He gets this in the hands of Mixon. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the first down marker. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. On is the punter, Johnston now, as he sends this one away. And he'll be out of bounds right around the 20. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Bengals 3, Ravens nothing.
Catch him slipping real quick. He's going to play a game defense again.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Mixon with a first down carry.
Okay.
6-yard line on a pickup.
You stopped at the line of scrimmage. That's 6 yards. All right.
First play of the drive. Let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking. For the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Joe Mixon, his 9th touchdown of the season. Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Something new today.
A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front. Offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. First drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Tack McKinley in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Another try after the first down sack. Jackson, and the hook up here to Allen Robinson. Robinson.
Jackson's
And he'll
pass.
get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line.
29
Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Jackson from the shotgun. Dancing to his left. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. And that's caught inside the 30. And Andrews lost the football. And the Bengals grab it. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Obviously, you got to hold on to the football, but I've got to give credit to the defense there. Good job of knocking it free.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive players for not taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football. And they still find ways to knock it free.
Now this will go for 5 up to the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the...
He goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
2 sacks last week. Another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Now Burrow loses the football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they're set up in a golden position here right around the 10-yard line.
But that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it? I mean, that's 3rd and long. And you just know they're pinning their ears back and coming after him, sometimes even with extra pressure.
And he knew that. I mean, he knew they were coming. He just fumbled it.
Yeah, he knew it. The offensive line knew it. Everyone did, yet the pressure was still there, and he ended up coughing it up.
After the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. They set up the screen to Hill. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A nice little screen. They get 6 on 1st down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid gain.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down. Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Mark Andrews, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, trying to atone for it here on this drive. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Now Burrow. Open man here is Foster. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
In today's football, where receivers break tackles, make people miss, get upfield for the extra yardage, when you see a play like that where it's caught and he's dropped on the spot, that's a big-time play by the defense.
On second down, Mixon, and he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard to go for the first.
Gain of 9 brings up second and a yard.
Burrow will throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal. Here's Burrow.
Oh, look. You can't throw that shit. The whole play is dead. Damn. That's all I got to do?
They don't get the hook.
Holy
there,
shit,
you
ball.
really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Take me the fucking halfback route. That's all I have to do, bro.
70% or better, 2 weeks in a row.
Jesus
You have a
Christ.
job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Traffic, and it's intercepted.
Come on, Calais. I know you got the wheels right. I know you got the wheels
He's at
right.
the 50, the 40, the 30.
Come on, Calais.
And
That
what a return as he
motherfucker.
brings
God
this all
damn.
the way back down to the 20-yard line. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darryl Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No,
I really did want to lateral it.
trying to
I
take it
swear.
the distance.
I swear I wanted to lateral that shit. Oh, man.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. Jackson going to get this out to Brown. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning.
I'm going to kill his defense. I swear I am, bro. This is going to have to be a real fucking
A
game.
reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. Give him 3 on the road there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
Brings up 3rd down.
Now Brown
Another fumble.
And the Bengals grab it.
I didn't even juke, dog. But okay, Madden.
These defenders, they become
The Bengals are hitters now. Got it.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more
Okie
fumbles
dokie.
caused, because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills
fuck me, right?
every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker.
got a minute
Good
change
gain of
left.
9 on 1st down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down. He completes this one to Mack. And out of bounds bounds across the 15-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
On second down, here's Burrow, eluding the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
Can you play?
That was Burrow.
Oh, look! Throws to the halfback! Again!
And he'll have this pass the 30.
Right there.
Going out of bounds. It's a
That's how you really play offense, man. Like, it's fucking insane.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Flushed out right. And
Oh, that's got to be a sack or something, brother.
And it took the ball
Come on now.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Second and 10 now, Burrow.
How do you throw smaller houses? Please tell me.
And he goes out right around the 39.
Explain to me how.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
On 3rd down, Mixon. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And he's got
Only throw me drag. Only throw me drag.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow.
That's not intentional grounding.
Complete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
And incomplete.
Fucking buddy.
So line of scrimmage still to 39 on 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground now with Mixon.
Got away with that shit too.
And he doesn't
Got away with that shit too. Ain't that a bitch? Nigga did not fucking pass the ball more than 2 yards down the field, bro.
Timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room.
Okay. You're going to pass the ball here,
Move
brother.
for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Mixon trying to punch it in. And
Wow, he ran into a bare front from shotgun and scored.
Joe Mixon
Okay, Maddie.
in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
Really think the only gap that it should have went to when it goes through the fucking first side of the game.
Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the
I
end zone.
imagine.
Just a
I'm desperate
methodical
to lose
drive
this.
and something really to take into the lockers here.
I understand.
Extra point by Seibert, up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
I'm playing for shits
So
and
with
giggles.
3 seconds remaining in the half, they will line up to kick this one away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
16-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice just for that because everyone knows how vital it is to put points on the board when you've entered that part of the field. And to come away with nothing, that's difficult for a team to handle.
Difficult, and now we'll see if they can make it less difficult on themselves on this drive.
24-yard line.
Only needing 2 yards on second down. A shotgun snap and a give to Dobbins. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 11 yards there, first down.
Well, I can certainly tell my age, partner, because when I was a kid, running backs like J.K. Dobbins with over 2,000 yards in their final season in college, they went early in the draft. Instead, he somehow lasted until the second round. But how great is it to get a guy with that ability who can run it inside, run to the perimeter, and catch the football in the backfield? Be able to get him in the second round, that's what I call a steal.
That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game.
First down, Ravens.
Right back to Dobbins on first.
Wow, where's the blockers over there, bro?
As he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bengals' 37-yard line.
3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Out of the gun, they give to Edwards. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
2nd and 3.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
17, you disappoint me, dog. Get that block.
15, shy of the 10. 16 yards, a first down.
That's
just a simple
bro.
tap pass, but it pays off in a big way.
And sometimes the simple stuff causes the most problems for a defense because there's a breakdown in communication there. When that receiver goes behind the line of scrimmage and it looks like he's going in motion, someone either has to go with him or he has to be passed off to another defender. Somehow they didn't get that communicated well, and it turned into a nice play.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Dobbins running out of the gun. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. Another run here with Dobbins. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. He's just short. He got 6 of the 7 he needed, so that leaves a decision here on 4th and a yard. Line of scrimmage, the 2. They can still get a first down if they just get a yard out of this on 4th and very short.
What in the fuck?
Go down just
Like, no. The fact that I couldn't take... Yo.
Carl Lawson.
This game,
the Bengals will get the football back.
What's that game, dog? What kind of scramble was that? Okay, Madden. All right, then.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. They'll run with Mack. And not a whole lot to speak of there as they'll bring him down shy of the 20. Vic Beasley able to make the tackle.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
If you're the coaching staff upstairs, you might want to file that play away. Did you see how fast the safety closed on that one? Coming up in run support, made a big-time tackle. You might want to try and check into a pass next time.
Yeah, got him for a loss. Really, really great play defensively. On 3rd down, Burrow. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One of the money routes for
Roll
the
the
offense,
shit. Come
the
on.
drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Jesus fucking
That's
Christ,
to his running
bro.
back, complete.
I guess the only person he can throw
Just
to.
well upfield across
My
the
God,
45.
man.
21 yards there. A big play on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the 4th. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Once again, they run with Mixon.
Everybody gets washed. Everybody gets washed like it's an outside run.
It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that guys like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
They will throw on first down with Burrow.
Christ.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll contain him to just 4, second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And now they will throw it with Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They got to get to the 23 here on third.
Yards to go.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
Jesus! That's what I have to do, bro!
And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Marlon Mack, his third touchdown now on the year.
I don't understand, man.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
Right.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go.
I literally let go of the controller in that play, too. He broke the contact.
Reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Geno Atkins able to record his 5th sack of the season.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And that
Well, that's interesting. He got rocked and popped and got back up. And, that's cool. Yeah.
Hang on. It's third down.
Yeah, Madden. Yeah, that's great,
trials and
buddy.
tribulations of being a quarterback in this league. It's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
He has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And he comes back with one complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
Fourth down.
Interesting.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out.
Wow.
The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Carl Lawson. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Why you come down every time, bro?
We're going to give this to Mixon. Showed off the toughness, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Again, it's Mixon. And he'll take this into the end zone.
I spread the line. I have an end zone for the outside linebacker, but he still gets the edge. All right, cool, man. Got it.
Now the Bengals, they widen their lead.
Good deal, man.
He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone. Into this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it.
Oh, brother.
And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Their own 18-yard
Oh,
line.
boy. This is funny.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their mini two-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
And the Raven first down.
From the gun, Jackson. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a big play there for Baltimore. 47 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Ravens cut into that lead. To throw again is Jackson. He's got it. So they convert the 2. That keeps their slim hopes alive as we're back to a 2-score game. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
You know, I usually agree with you, but I'm going after him right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently with that. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Well, let's watch it and find out who's right.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And able to work about 5 yards out of this as he's taken down up near the 47. Well, at this stage, that's exactly what you want offensively. Good run on 1st down, stay in bounds, keep that clock rolling.
And look at that play chart that the play caller has in his hands right now. That's what you got to focus in on because that's divided up by sections. And right now, he's looking at that 4-minute offense section. What running plays do we have to bleed down the clock and take care of the football? Right now, they're executing really well.
So in Raven territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. From the gun, a give to Mixon. Calais Campbell on the stop. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 31-yard line.
9 catches, dog. Like 9 catches.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Joe Mixon. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Escaping the pressure right. His throw caught.
Oh, my God, bro.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
You're doing the wrong guy. Could not get to the safety, right? Because he's looking with a better flat.
A 5-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are able to grow their lead.
For the point after.
And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it? Well on their way to yet another victory.
Yeah, it's almost a runaway, isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone could stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. 3 yards to gain there, second down. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now a throw from outside the pocket, complete out left. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
That goes for a gain of 31.
And the Raven first down.
They go play action with Jackson. Flush to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. They go play action now. Jackson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And Jackson throwing once more. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick.
Legit. Red zone threat is terrible.
Takes it up past the 30-yard line.
Like, it's from the 11-yard line, right? It's inside the red zone, right? Like, it's one-on-one. He passed it outside, and it's still fucking picked up. Like, come on, man.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And judging by our scoreline, they have 6-0 in their future as they look to grind this one down a little. They've got it first and 10.
Number 28.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. Today's final.
So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for the Bengals, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get to stay put for a few days as they'll host the Denver Broncos next week. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Heinz Field to take on the Steelers. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
25 carries, 160 yards, 3 touchdowns. 10 catches, 102 yards, 1 touchdown. What the fuck, bro? Amazing. Carries for 16 yards. Last time I could find the ball. Watch that. Watch that. Appreciate the tackles, though. He had 2 sacks. 1 sack? Oh yeah, so there was a Beasley sack that counted as an interception. That's crazy. Let's go 21 in the first quarter. This is the deepest pass he threw. I guarantee it was a slant. Look, it's a slant. It's a slant. Like, his offense is slants, bro. Like, it's the flats and it's the slant. Like, I would have to just play fucking zone drops on this thing. Legit. In this. All day. To the flat. To the flat. To the flat. To the flat. Let's see. What is he actually doing on this? 3-man rush. He's dropping one guy in the zone. He's dropping all the other spot. Okay. I think he's playing the zone drops at like number 15 as well. Number 12, 17. 15 to 30. 15-yard depth. Okay. Look, 35. Guess what he's doing? Halfback in the flat. Cover 2 corner. Cover 2 corner right there. Giving up a 5-yarder. Well, an 8-yard pass on 35. Like, cover 2 corner. Okay. Like, this one, because he's acrobat. Like, no other explanation. This is acrobat and stuff like that. No other cornerback. Not that fast anyway. I ran down by tactic here. Oh, yeah, look, check. Big play, right? Get it to the 6'5", 250-pound guy. He gets fucking murdered. I'd rather this just be called a fucking incompletion rather than that's a sack. I mean, a fucking hit stick fumble. All right, man. 3-man here. Attention to mid blitz. Does not get nano detected. That's great. What? Look at his tackle. Loses. That's not a fucking superstar pass rusher at all. 76 overall guy. He fucking fumbled that shit. Love it. Andrews down here. 4-yarder. Is this a slant? It is. What else would it be? Like, it's either the flats or it's a slant. Like, there's no other routes being thrown. Crazy, yo. So crazy. That's Vic Beasley coming up the edge there. 77 is terrible. I think we're going to call this an incomplete pass. What is kind of fat ass? Ran out of gas. Oh look, here's another fumble. Yay. Up the field and just get blown up by whoever that is playing DB. I'm pretty sure it's not a 90 hit power guy, you know. Let's see, 39. What's your name, buddy? Oh, it's TJ Green. Guarantee you he only has 80 hit power because I have him on both my teams. The other teams. There's TJ Green. Literally have never seen the first one for me, but you know, I've only played like 4 or 5 seasons with him as my safety and sub linebacker. Anyways, 3rd and 7. Halfback. Yay. That's the game plan. We'll have to fucking put our flats on 0. And don't have to use anything else but a slant. Like, Lights at 0, and then the curl flats at 15. Simple. Cover the flats, cover the slants. Easy money, right? Force them to throw elsewhere. Or run the ball down my throat, like, you know, here. Let's take a look at this run for a second, man. So this is a fucking counter. So the run's supposed to go left, right? This motherfucker pulls it back right. I mean, you know, there's a gaping hole there, obviously. You would think that, you know, 25 should be able to make the tackle, 36 maybe. No. And he gets out all out the back door, bro. Crazy, insane, crazy. I'm not gonna show this bullshit. He fucking came out in shotgun. I came out in bear. I had everybody at the line of scrimmage. He walks in the inside zone. See it, man. At that point, I decided I was just gonna run touchbacks for the rest of the game. Best is to run the ball. Touch passes and run the ball. Second and 3, it's a touch pass. Yeah. Here's what I mentally checked out, man. So, snap the ball. I go to take off. This is what happens. Like, what? I'll joke it up on touchdown here. Easily. 17's right there in the back line. That's what I get on 4th and 1. That's funny. This is what you get to 4th and 1. Pass to the halfback, bro. Fucking pass to the halfback. I think he's manually putting him on an out route or whatever it is. That shit's just instantly open. Down. Crazy. Oh, here's the Marlon Mack one. That should have been a pick 6. Yeah. I guess I'm a bitch, huh? Alright, cool. I'm really a bitch, because look at this. Look. Marlon Mack. It's not halfback. Spin out one guy, or 2 guys. and then this. Bro, literally beat half my defense on one play. 54 gets beat, you know. 50 and 21 come up here to get beat. And then you got 48 and 44 getting beat, and then 45 has to carry him into the end zone. Like, what the fuck? It's a 195-pound back. Okay, man. All right. Okay. Relax. Now this is a usual easy step up into the pocket, right? But, you know, because 2 of them are expected. I'm kind of screwed. It's funny, man. Funny. Here's the insta win. I was looking to go down the field here, but obviously, insta win on the inside. Man rush. The pocket though. Field, that's the rookie. Good catch. I appreciate you. 4th and 3. Let's see here. That's the ball. And yeah. Left tackle's doing nothing again. You guys do. I ain't even got nothing to say, dog. I really don't, bro. I really don't have anything to say. Spread my lines. And they still don't fucking run they're supposed to. Like, the entire, I'm standing right here over the center. You don't have to worry about coming downhill, bro. Set the edge, man. Set the edge. Look at 45, bro. Look at 45. Come on, edge defender. Edge defender, bro. Why you coming inside, brother? Oh boy. And this is just fucking maddening. Jesse Bates is back there. It's an acrobat DB. And I get a one-handed catch. Just because I'm losing. The only reason that happens is because I'm losing. Weird ass animation on a touchdown. This is what we should have did down here the last time. Still fucking slant the razor. Oh look, here's another fucking Joe Mixon touchdown. Wish I could see that fucking replay. I'm pretty sure it was a slant. This game just pissed me off, dog. shit. I think I'm gonna just start rolling out with Lamar. Because, you know, just keep bitching me with my pocket offense. So. Here's the red zone threat. 6'2", 220-pound receiver against a 6', 190-pound DB. Let's leave it outside. Red zone threat. That's the animation I get. Like, what, bro? Like, all right, man. My abilities don't mean shit, apparently, so it is what it is. The quality was unacceptable.